Hey you guys, this is Mr. Mini Guru. This video is just a short video to show you different things you can do with inside of the command prompt. I wanted to walk you through kind of being able to look at your directories that's on your computer, look at the different file types on your computer. I also wanted to show you how to kind of pause it because it goes kind of fast, and we'll go over that, and also how you can add folders your into your different files. We did this in the first video, but I want to show you exactly what it looks like when it's added, how it looks like a new folder. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to be typing in the command dir. I'm a little bit behind on what I'm writing a little bit. And this is going to bring up all of the directories. It's just pretty fast, but it's just basically showing you all the directories that's on your computer. And almost done, I think. There it goes. And then the next is going to be the types of files that are on your computer. So to get that, you're just going to type F type, and just stands for file types, and it's going to pull up all those. So, and then you can see those have pulled up. Now, this is what I was speaking about in the introduction. This is where you can kind of slow it down to bring up, a little bit screen full of information, and then you can press any key to continue. There are certain keys this doesn't work for, like Control and Shift. Those keys it won't continue, but for the most part, any keys that you click, it'll make it continue. And it's the same information as when you press just the dir. The only difference is that it gives you the opportunity to look at what you're actually pulling instead of having to, scroll up to the very top or anything like that. Oh, got a little bit too happy with that one. Okay, so this one right here, this we consider an internal command, and this is just going to be able to clear the screen. That way we can start from fresh. I don't want to have all these different all this information up. There it goes. So now all of that is clear. All right. So now that right there is considered an external command. What that did is all it did was brought up the user, and you see that information. I cleared it again, so that's just another internal command to clear it. But that's just the difference between an internal and external command. So that right there brings up the current drive that you're in by pressing CD. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add a folder into our C drive. That MD, that's the modified drive. I like to think of it as it's going to modify the drive. It's going to modify the way I need it to. So I'm going to modify the C program. Yes, I know it's spelled GRAM. I did that so that I don't put anything inside my actual program files. So I'm creating this folder, and then as you see, nothing happened. It's just the folder was created. But I can go in and I can make it so that I am using, or I'm inside of this folder. I'm inside of it. So CD is gonna bring it so that make it so that I can actually be inside of it. So you just put CD and then whatever the pathway is of what you want to be in. And as you can see, it changed. It changed from where we were at previously to what folder we're in now. And then I can press it and make sure and verify that I have it in there. All right. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go back to the system 32 file, and just by pressing CD, it'll bring me right back to where I was at. As you see, we're back in there. Now, the next thing that I want to show you is the same thing that we were doing before, but the difference is I want to do a side by side so you can see what it actually looks like in the graphical user interface. So I'm going to add a new folder inside of the Intel Wireless. Name this folder using, when I spell it correctly, the GUI, the graphical user interface. And so now we're going to create a new folder right there next to it, but we're going to use the command prompt to do that. And to do that, you're going to type in the command MD, which is to modify the disk again. We're going to type in the pathway of where we want to add this new folder at. And then as you see, it populates over there in the GUI. It does the exact same thing. So these are just little tricks that I wanted to show as part of an extension of the very first video. Just show you different things that you can do in the command prompt. Just week one, just of learning. Of course, we're gonna have a week two of not only lessons. We're gonna have a week two of practicing. It's gonna be more in depth. It's gonna be more practice. Hopefully, we'll be able to get really inside, really deep inside of the registries. It'll be different on the next one because as I said in my previous video, I won't be using my personal computer. I will be actually using the NetLab computer that they provide. Um, so that will actually be better because I'll be able to show you a lot more things, a lot different things. So hopefully I'll be able to see you then, and hopefully you like and learn something today. And I'm out.